Peter Hansborough Bell was an American military officer and politician who served as the third governor of Texas and represented the state for 2 terms in the United States House of Representatives. Background: Bell was born March 11, 1810 in Culpeper County, Virginia. He was educated in Virginia and Maryland before emigrating to Texas. By March 1836, Bell was a member of the Texian Army under Sam Houston and was present at the Battle of San Jacinto. His military service was distinguished and General Houston appointed him to the General Staff as Adjutant General. By 1839, Bell had been promoted to Inspector General for the Republic of Texas Army. In 1845, Bell was named a captain of the Texas Rangers. Given command of the Corpus Christi district, he protected the primary trade route between Texas and Mexico from outlaws. With the outbreak of the Mexican-American War, Bell became a lieutenant colonel in the 2nd Regiment Texas Mounted Volunteers. His actions during the Battle of Buena Vista were particularly distinguished. Following the war, he returned to the Rangers and served along the western frontier. Governorship. During the 1849 Texas gubernatorial election, Bell ran on a platform advocating strong frontier defense and support of Texas's territorial claim to New Mexico. To this end, he called for additional resources to eradicate the Native Americans' population and sending troops to Santa Fe in support of Texas' claim to Santa Fe County. This platform allowed him to defeat incumbent Governor George T. Wood by a vote of 10,319 to 8,754. Shortly after Bell's December 1849 inauguration, the Texas legislature created 3 new counties from the southern section of Santa Fe County. The governor sent Robert Neighbors to oversee the organization of the new counties. Neighbors found the inhabitants of the new counties hostile to Texas interests and that residents of Santa Fe had written their own constitution. After Neighbors' report became public in June 1850, Governor Bell called a special session of the state legislature to deal with these developments. The issue was resolved several months later in the Compromise of 1850, Bell signing Texas acceptance legislation on November 25, 1850. Bell won re-election in 1851 due to his aggressive policies and his being the most southern of the 5 candidates. Highlights of his second term were payment of Texas public debt and resolution of land claim disputes between empresarios and their colonists. The governor left office before the end of his term to take a seat in the United States Congress. Later life. Beginning in 1853, Bell represented Texas' Western District in the U.S. House of Representatives for 2 terms. During this time he became friends with the United States Secretary of War Jefferson Davis. He also met and married Ella Rives Eaton of North Carolina. After his marriage, Bell never returned to Texas during his lifetime. Following his 1857 marriage, Bell and his wife settled in Littleton, North Carolina. When the American Civil War began, he raised and paid to equip a regiment with his personal funds. He then served as the regiment's colonel. The war left Bell financially ruined and living in poverty. After the Texas legislature learned this, they awarded the former governor an annual pension of $150 and 1,280 acres. Bell died in Littleton, North Carolina on March 11, 1898. His body was reburied with honors in Austin, Texas in 1929. Bell County, Texas is named for him.